Your laptop is on your desk, your cursor blinking at you menacingly. But here you are, on your phone, scrolling through, looking at yet another video of a cat playing the piano. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, does that sound familiar? Well, if it does, you are in the right company today. Today, I am going to talk about a skill that we have all managed to perfect, and this is procrastination. I had a similar experience to that scenario on numerous occasions, particularly during my time at the university. On one occasion, I had to study for an exam, but I kept saying to myself, I'll start studying over the weekend, or I'll start studying tomorrow. And I would spend hours upon hours just sitting on my phone, looking at Facebook and Instagram, wasting valuable time. Even the night before my exam, here I was sitting on social media. However, I did manage to pass my exam. But I know if I wasn't on social media and I wasn't procrastinating, I would have earned a higher grade. Some of you may feel, well, I'm very efficient at work. I don't have a problem with procrastination. But what about the personal areas of your life? I want you to think about your dreams and your visions. What about that project you always wanted to complete on your house? Or maybe that special trip you always wanted to take. So what exactly is procrastination? Procrastination is the magical ability of taking a 5-minute task and turning it into a 5-hour ordeal. But why do you do it? Why do we wait until the last minute to accomplish a task and then we're stressed and then we're frustrated? There are many reasons why we procrastinate, but today I'm just going to focus on 2. One of the main reasons we procrastinate is fear. For example, one time at my job, I had to complete a report. And this report required lots of research and data analysis. And I just kept putting it off and putting it off. Finally, when the deadline neared, I got frantic. Then I said, you know what, let me start doing this. And here I was sitting at my desk, all stressed out, saying to myself, I hate this report. But now, as I think about it, I didn't hate the report. I lacked the confidence. I didn't feel as if I could give 100% to complete that report. So instead of doing my best, I kept putting it off, let fear take control, and I just found other things to do. Whenever we are faced with a daunting experience, our brain tries to find a way out. And then we would say to ourselves, I don't have the motivation to do that today. I'll do it tomorrow. Or I work better under pressure. I know lots of you say that. I even do that. But in reality, we just do not want to face the discomfort of starting. Another cause of procrastination is a lack of focus and distraction. For example, when my son was a toddler, we would always go to the mall. And we would be walking through the mall, me and my son. And then all of a sudden, he would just take a diagonal turn. And off he would go. And I would stand there looking at him, trying to figure out where he's going. Then I'd realize he'd found children and he wanted to play. He got distracted, he found his children, wanted to play, and he was no longer on the path I was on. As adults, we often get distracted from our priority tasks, and we tend to focus on smaller, trivial tasks. Procrastination comes in different forms. We have the perfectionist procrastinator, that person who always delays and delays because it's not perfect enough. And there's the busy bee procrastinator. You pack your schedule, all these different smaller tasks, and you ignore the bigger, most important task. And don't forget the dreamer procrastinator. You keep planning and planning and dreaming and dreaming, but you never get anything done. And that's me. Do you recognize any one of these? I know I surely do. Now, let's be honest. There are lots of consequences to procrastination. It can affect our work, it can affect our relationships, and it can affect our mental health. I know you all have faced the panic of a looming deadline, and then you have nothing to show for it. You're stressed, you're frustrated, you're full of anxiety. That is not a good feeling, but yet you still continue to procrastinate. So how do we break from this cycle of procrastination? Firstly, we have to acknowledge and accept our fears and doubts. Secondly, you have to break down each task into smaller, manageable tasks. Thirdly, create a schedule and stick to it. I know it may be difficult, but try your best to stick to that schedule. And lastly, every time you complete a smaller task, reward yourself. I want to challenge each and every one of you here today to manage your procrastination effectively. As we leave here today, I want you to reflect on your habits and make a commitment to tackle procrastination head on. Focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, and do not be derailed by fears and distraction. Let us all live the life we deserve. I thank you.